Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here, and I'm just finishing up my day at Universal Studios Florida. We had some good Halloween Horror Nights updates. I gave some advice. We discussed a questionable rumor, and then something happened that greatly disappointed me. But before I get too far ahead of myself, let's go back to the start of my day and see how it all went down. What's new at Universal Studios Florida? Well, before I go into the theme park, I should let you know that Universal City Walk invites you to celebrate Jamaican Independence Day at Bob Marley's, Saturday, August 9th, 3 p.m. to 1 a.m., free admission, featured food and drink offerings, DJ, and live entertainment. And the next Sound of Summer date is August 2nd, and that's going to be Broadway Music Night. The set times are 8 p.m., 9 p.m., and 10 p.m. at the Waterfront Stage. That is the Waterfront Stage. Recently, a plot of land at Epic Universe received some green material. We wonder if it's for the Rip Ride rocket replacement. Just because that material is currently staged at Epic doesn't mean it has to stay at Epic. And now let's head this way into the theme park. I recently did a live stream from here, so I know there's some HHN updates down Hollywood Boulevard. A couple of gates have been added to the start of this scare zone. In last week's update video, we saw that they've added stages, but now the scare zone entrance is in place. In fact, they've added 2 more stages. We're still waiting on 2 more house announcements. The Terrifier house was the 8th house announced. This side of the scare zone, closest to Mel's Drive-In, soon to be Mel's Die-In, has received 1 gate, but will it get a second for over there? This area here by Mel's Drive-In is where they do the Marilyn and Diamond Bella show. They've recently added some new umbrellas for the show to help protect the viewers, the guests. As we approach Central Park, another area for a Halloween Horror Nights scare zone, we notice some more props already. They added an entry point for Crooked Lane. I think this might get some gates too. We have this here and also on the other side. So I'm assuming it's incomplete and we'll get a little extra prop there. But they've also added this bicycle and vines and that cat and this scarecrow, and up above, jack-o'-lanterns. Oh look, this entire fence has been decorated for the scare zone, including another bike. And 3 of these structures, I don't think this is a stage. I don't think people are going to get up here, or scare actors are going to get up here. I'm not exactly sure. We'll see once some more is added to it. I'm pretty sure more stuff is coming to this structure. Another prop, this one on the other side of the street. More fence decorating with bicycles and jack-o'-lanterns and scarecrows, and yeah, even more bicycles. There's another one of those structures I pointed out. I'm assuming all the bicycles are from trick-or-treaters who have vanished and become feral cats. Continuing along the sidewalk, fence decorations that we've seen. On the other side, structures for something. It's more of those pads this way as we walk by. More of the feral cats and the bicycles. Speakers over here. Again, another one of those structures, which, you know, looks pretty permanent. It's, you know, concrete has been poured for these. Then once we exit, we have this structure here, which I don't know if it's related to the Crooked Lane scare zone or if it's a different thing. But obviously there's little areas here where scare actors can pop out and scare you. So it's pretty cool. I don't see any cats here though, so maybe it's a different thing. Here's a look at the front of it. Nothing cat related, but we do see like some stained glass windows. Some lighting rigging inside of it. I like how they utilize the trees that's already here as part of the structure. And then unrelated to Halloween Horror Nights, we have a little photo op for the new movie, The Bad Guys 2, in theaters August 1st. You can sit right in there and looks like you're part of the picture. It's a pretty cool little photo op. You become the bad guy. A little something being done inside of DreamWorks Land, as I can see some construction walls from here. They are right over here next to the splash pad and next to Shrek's swamp. We're here pretty early in the morning and a very, very short line for meeting Shrek. Now, Donkey's not here, neither is Fiona. I wonder if that has anything to do with the shortness of the line. No line to meet Patrick Star either. Inside of SpongeBob Store Pants, we have this plush for $17. It's Gary before he turned to the dark side. Now, if you watch my other channel, my Disney content channel, Rix in the Queue, then you get the reference. You understand Darth Gary. If you don't get the reference, then you might want to go ahead and subscribe to my Disney content channel, Rix in the Queue, link in the description box. No line, no wait for Dora the Explorer either. Last time I was in Springfield, I was a hot tamale. What am I today? Today I am...
Hello, Bert. This is Tony Simpson. I won't be coming in tomorrow. Religious holiday. The feast of...
Still a hot tamale. Seems like a pretty quiet day here in Springfield, and perhaps the whole park on this Monday morning. The next time you're by the Quickie Mart and you hear this phone ring, answer the phone, dingus. It's for you. From the Simpsons line Q, you can see some of the action happening for Halloween Horror Nights. Back that way, you can see one of the facades for one of the haunted houses being constructed. Not every haunted house gets a fancy facade, but a couple of them back that way do. And before you complain about the haunted houses that don't have some grand facade, remember the ones that don't, when you step inside the actual building, there's usually a grand entrance that is like heavily themed and decored, and it's just awesome looking to make up for the fact that the building itself, or the entrance itself, doesn't have a nice facade to it. You who are fans of the new Superman movie and wondering if the MIB Gear Shop had anything for Superman, no, they do not. It is still just Marvel superhero stuff in here. But here is some Ghostbusters merchandise I've never seen before. Ghostbusters slippers for $29. That's almost $15 per foot. And check out the knit caps for $25. Is that focus? Come on, focus for me, baby. There it is. That's the little emblem on the knit cap. $35 for the Ghostbusters blanket. Fleece blanket. This is not as soft as some of the other Universal blankets that we have at my house. The slippers, like I said, $29. Also $29, the Ghostbusters slimy green hat. $29. I really do hope they build a Ghostbusters roller coaster here. I hope that's the replacement for Rip Ride Rocket, a roller coaster. I like this MIB shirt for $27. It says, "Are you my Uber?" For $19, this is a MIB shirt I've never noticed before. Glows in the dark. $19.95, so under 20 bucks. The only thing is children's sizes only. Universal recently has been highlighting some Battlestar Galactica merchandise. This jacket, $95. That's the front of it. That's how the back of it looks. It's pretty heavy too. I mean, it's pretty solid. Kind of a nylon interior, but a heavy material. The shell is 100% cotton. The lining, 100% polyester. We are 1 month from the start of Halloween Horror Nights, and the bridge between Krusty Land and London remains under construction. Coming this year to the Halloween Horror Nights Stadium, Nightmare Fuel Circus of Decay. I talk about that and 5 other things in my latest video, the one I posted yesterday. Watch that next. I was asked a question in one of my recent videos, a question I am asked quite often. When is the best time to visit Universal, Rick? I say the best time 3 months out of the year. December, January, and February. You can also maybe add in a couple more months, like before and after that. Add in November and March. And that answer is based mainly on the weather. That is the nicest weather here in Orlando. Crowd level's not too bad for some of that, like in January and February, but I will warn you, if you visit the second half of December, like the last 2.5 weeks, that will be, even though you have the nicest weather, the busiest time as far as crowd levels. You know, everyone's off on Christmas break then. Well, look at this. As we enter the London area, Universal has finally repaired this column. It's all done and looking good. Here's a public service announcement I haven't done in a while. The residents of Sirius Black, creature who appears in this window every so often, you do not have to knock to get him to open up the window shade. Creature is on a timer. There he goes. I mean, you can knock just for fun, but it's not going to make him come out. Let's see what's happening inside of Diagon Alley, which does not officially participate in Halloween Horror Nights. There will be Death Eaters about during that time frame, but they're not listed as an HHN offering. It's just like a general offering, and as such, the Death Eaters they come out before HHN hours start, at least like an hour beforehand, so regular park guests can experience Death Eaters along with, you know, HHN guests. So just as an example, let's say the Halloween Horror Nights event was set to start at 7 p.m., then you could expect to see the Death Eaters in here around 6 p.m., if not a little earlier. I don't know what type of magical creature they had contained inside of this fence area, but it has escaped. Oh, wait a second. It's back. Never mind, it's back. The standby wait time for Gringotts is just 25 minutes, so you know the single rider line has got to be a walk-on. As we head into San Francisco, I'm starting to get hungry. San Francisco is a scare zone for Halloween Horror Nights, and they've just added this stage right here. A stage with lighting effects. Can't wait to see what happens here during the night. The Amityville props are still here, as well as the little mini Jaws tribute store. The $24 Jaws sipper is still available, as well as the Jaws Freestyle Coca-Cola cup, which is available to purchase all around the park. Chez Alcatraz still has their specialty cup. You can only get this cup with a purchase of an alcoholic beverage, and it's an extra $4 for the cup. And they tell me they are in no danger of running out of these. Universal has removed the words from the marquee at the Palace Arcade now that it's been shut down. So we're now going to enter rumor territory, so take all this with a grain of salt. As far as the Palace Arcade is concerned, someone mentioned to me, oh, it's going to be the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. And I was like, well, I don't see how that can be because the arcade itself is so small. And then now I'm starting to hear another rumor is that in addition to the arcade, they're going to make the Sahara Traders, the mummy gift shop, be the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. And I still don't know if I believe that, because as I look around the mummy gift shop, it too seems kind of small. Even if you combine the mummy gift shop and the Palace Arcade, not as large as the area that they've used in the past for Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. So while that is a rumor that's out there, and I just wanted to share what I've been hearing, I myself, I don't think I believe it, but that's what's out there in the universe. In fact, let's pop inside of Sahara Traders the Revenge of the Mummy gift shop, and let me show you what I mean about the size. Here I am in the back corner of Sahara Traders, showing you pretty much the room that you would have for a tribute store. Of course, you would add in that little area of the old arcade, but let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of that rumor? And now for something I do believe. Look at this t-shirt. I do believe it is awesome. Oh, I like that graphic. $35 for this black t-shirt with the cool front graphic. While I'm in here, let me show you this Dracula Pop Funko for $20. Another cool thing inside this gift shop. A little later in the day, how are the crowds looking? Well, it's a 45-minute wait for the Mummy ride. In New York City, 2 sets of construction walls. This one right here we believe is related to Halloween Horror Nights. It's the park that's here in New York City. And then the second set of construction walls, most likely related to the Rip Ride Rocket replacement. They are setting up some boundaries for the Mega Movie Parade, which should be going on until, oh, I think it's like November 13th, somewhere around there. Should last up until the time they want to do the Christmas parade. As far as the construction walls for the park area of New York City, I still believe in the long-term solution or idea that maybe that park should be made into like a Secret Life of Pets walkthrough attraction. Here are a couple minions doing a meet and greet at the Illumination Theater. And just down the road, a special Transformers meet and greet
facility for your training.
As both Optimus and Bumblebee are meeting and greeting and doing photo ops at the same time. It's been a long time since I've had a lunch at Mel's Drive-In. There's something in there I really like. Let's have lunch in there today. For $11.49, my chili cheese dog platter. Quarter pound, 100% beef hot dog sliced and grilled with chopped onions, chili, and cheese sauce on a poppy seed bun. Served with fries, but I paid $1.50 extra for the onion rings. A little disappointed, there's only 4 onion rings though. I am all done with my lunch now, and I am greatly disappointed. Not so much with the hot dog, with the chili dog. I liked everything about it. The bun, the cheese, the chili, the onions. The hot dog was really good, but it said a quarter pound. I don't think in no way was the hot dog itself a quarter pound. Maybe if you ate everything together, it was a quarter pound, but not the actual hot dog. So a little disappointed in that, even though I enjoyed the taste and the flavor. What was really disappointing is something that I have personally recommended over the years. The onion rings. First, there was only 4 of them, but that turned out to be okay because they really weren't, oh my God, they were so bad. They were cold and not crispy. Oh, I have not been so disappointed in a food item here at Universal in such a long time. That one, those onion rings, takes the cake. Oh, I'm so sad. Because this is something I have told you guys in the past as a recommendation, how good they are. In fact, it was the onion rings. The onion rings is why I went to Mel's today, and they were just sad and horrible. And now I'm just here sitting, I'm just so disappointed. So disappointed. So sad. Well, it's on that sad, disappointing note that we're going to end our day. Other than the meal, I had a good time. Hope you enjoyed some of the updates and everything, but until next time, don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Chahoua-hua, watch this next.